Hi, welcome to I Love Chickens. Today is April the 29th, and my chickens are 30 days old today. So we're going to go take a look at them, and here we go. I have them in the tractor right now. And a couple of things I want to show you. One is this apple cider vinegar and this diatomaceous earth. That's how you spell it. And it's just kind of a powder. It's kind of like baby powder. And then I got some worms here. But anyway, let's take a look at the chickens. Let me get in here. Here they come. See, they already associate me with food. But these are buff Orpingtons. They're 30 days old today. This is my 6th video, and they're cute as a button. They're something special. Pecking my finger. I got a potato in here with me. I'll give them a little bit of this. Yeah, they definitely associate me with food. When I come up here, they just run up here. Okay, back up a little bit now. But I'm going to try something today. Let me get something. But this diatomaceous earth is really good for getting the fleas and mites, little parasites off of them. You could sprinkle a little bit of it on their food, and what I do is I put it in a box, and I'll put it in that box they're living in now, that wooden box. I'll put another wooden box inside there with that in there. I'll mix some sand and some dirt with it, and then they can go in there and bathe and stuff in there. And I'm going to try a different watering system this year because you know, I had one of those red and white twisty water things, and I kept getting water on my pants and my feet and stuff. And so this year I'm going to try burying a bucket in the ground. That way the water will stay cooler, and put a board on top so the chickens can't fit in it and drown. But I'm waiting for them to get big enough to where they won't fit through the chain link fence. When they get big enough for that, then they're going to move into the coop in that area over there. But right now, they're outside in the tractor. You know, it's a nice day out here. You can see about how big they are. Here to me. But they're eating on that potato right now. But I wanted to see something. Let me take this potato away and give them something else. See, I have some worms in here. Let me see if they like worms. And they don't seem all that interested in worms yet. Let me try it again. Nah, they don't seem all that interested in worms yet. But they eat a lot of table scraps already. And but I chop them up real small. And but what I was going to tell you about that apple vinegar, that apple cider vinegar, you can put about a tablespoon of it in about a gallon of their feeding water, and it'll help keep them from getting worms. And then that diatomaceous earth, I don't only just put it, let them bathe in it, I also put a little bit of it. Come on. But I also put a little bit, I sprinkle a little bit of it on their food. Okay, they're all going back here now. Yeah, they're going back here in the shade. Let me go back here with them. But there they are. I got 5. See, there's 4 of them there, and then there's 1 there. See, they look like the big buff Orpingtons. They're just, or buff Orpingtons. They're just small. But they're getting bigger. You know, you can see by my hand about what size they are now. They're cute though. They're cute as a button. They're fun to have. I love these little chickens. That's why I always say that, you know, I love chickens at the beginning, because anybody that has chickens knows what I mean. You know, they're just fun to have. You know, I mean, they not only give you eggs, but, you know, they're just fun to have. They're fun to watch. You know, it's kind of relaxing to sit outside and watch them run around the tractor and give them stuff to eat and watch them all fight over it and stuff. And, you know, they're just fun to have. So there they are at 30 days. 30-day-old buff Orpingtons. I got 5 hens. I used to have 5 Rhode Island Reds and 5 Golden Comets and a Rhode Island Red Rooster. You know, I kind of wish I had a rooster, but in this neighborhood it's really not a good idea. But I used to have 11 altogether. 10 hens and a rooster, and then when I didn't have them, we had rabbits for a while, and now I'm back to chickens. You know, I'll let them get big, and we'll kind of help each other out. They'll give me eggs, and you know, and I'll take care of them while we're responsible for all their needs and everything. I'll try to make sure they don't get worms, and trying to make sure they don't get parasites. Keep them clean and happy, and you know, we'll see what happens. You know, I'll wait for their eggs. But there they are. You interested in my finger? You're not sure whether to peck it or not? Oh, yeah, he's pecking on my fingers a little bit. Funny. Does that look like something? But they're getting a lot smarter. They're a lot more mature. They can fly. They fly all around in here in this tractor. But here shortly, they're going to be big enough not to fit through the chain link fence. So I'll get them out there in the coop, and then they can go through this door over here. You know, it has a sliding gate on it. They can go through that door, and now they're all kind of perched up on that piece of wood right there. But there they are, buff Orpingtons. 30 days old today. They're fun to have. They're entertaining, you know. And when family members or friends come over, they can, you know, come out and look at them. I mean, when I go to a friend's house, I got a couple friends that have chickens, and when we get to talking about chickens, it's a long conversation. We talk about different kinds, and you know, just chickens. There's a lot to talk about. They're really easy to raise, but you know, on the internet you can look up and find out any information you know you need about them, like frostbite, and when they start getting black on the end of their combs, or like the tips of their toenails are getting frostbite. But that's more for the colder areas. Here, you know, here in the panhandle of Texas, it gets cold. I'm going to put a heater out there in the coop for them, but I'm not going to use it much, just when there's drastic changes to where it just gets cold really fast, to help them to adjust, and that's about it. You know, they're going to be real fluffy birds. They're supposed to be real good in the winter, so you know, I don't think I'll have to use the heat lamp a whole lot, but I'll have it in a pot, and you know, if it gets, you know, 5 degrees or something, you know, I might, you know, I'll turn it on. Anyway, here they are. You know, they're not afraid of me or anything, because they're used to me. You know, I feed them all the time, and you know, when I come to the door, they all come running. And when I stick my arm in wherever they're at, they really run because they think I'm putting something in there. But they're eating a little bit of table scraps. I just cut them up small. Let me just show you one thing. Let me show you a list of things that I don't give them. Let me get away from the chickens for a minute, and then I'll be done. Okay. These are the things I don't give them. Avocados, mostly the pits and peels. Chocolate and candy. Green uncooked potatoes are really bad. Dried beans, moldy or rotten food. Uncooked rice, apple seeds, citrus, the peels mostly. And of course, and chicken. You know, I don't give them chicken, but okay. Back to the chickens. Come on. I'll come back in here one more time. Buff Orpingtons, 30 days old. They're just cute as can be, and they're maturing and stuff now. Their legs are bigger. They're more temperature tolerant. You know, basically just food and water, and you know, a little chicken scratch, and you know, it doesn't really take a whole lot to get started. But I'm starting to think about the future now of their, you know, they're going in the coop, and you know, I'll have to start cleaning that out once in a while, and you know, they're a little bit of work, but they're fun to have. See, they don't mind me at all. They're just looking to see if I got something to eat in my hand. You know, and they come running when I call them already, so, you know, but I'll be letting them out in the morning, and, you know, when they wake up, I'll actually shut the door on the coop at night and then let them out in the morning. There's a little chicken door out there I'll let them out of. And then at night, I'll turn the light on in there and attract them in there. Sometimes you need a flashlight. I had chickens before, and the flashlight worked pretty good at getting them into the coop. About sundown, they go to sleep, and then they wake up in the morning. You know, that's kind of their schedule. And then they'll eventually start laying eggs, and, you know, they'll start, you know, helping us out a little bit. They'll help us out, and we'll help them out. I'll keep them surviving, and, you know, they'll be my entertainment, and, you know, part of my entertainment, and then they'll start giving us eggs.